That'll wake you up. Morning. How y'all doing? How my sleepy heads doing? As long as it's warm and that cover is covering, I know y'all doing all right. I hope all my coffee drinkers is starting their morning strong. And all the night workers out there who keep this thing moving while we all sleeping. Appreciate you. Now, today is day 81 already, man. Day 81, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Day 81. But day 81 came with a lot of challenges. You know, we play Monopoly, Mega Monopoly, every Monday night. So, Chef was there, brother-in-law was there, nephew was there, biker was there, moms was there. We was missing Mr. Spence, but City Boy came. City Boy is my baby brother. City Boy took Mr. Spence's spot last night, and we had a great game. It started kind of late, so and then I had to get up early. So I think when Mom's went out, I gave her my hand to play, and everybody had a good time. That's something we do every Monday night, just to unplug from technology and just go back to our roots as kids playing board games. We played a lot of Monopoly. Make you laugh right quick. So Monopoly was one of those games that we never finished because it would take so long. I heard you, Cornelius. Good morning to you too. We didn't roll past the rooster so many mornings and he was still asleep. But it's good to see him doing his thing. He letting us know he up and at it too. I heard you, bro. I just gave you a shout out. Man, Rooster got some issues. But anyway, so I got some dog treats on the bike today. But anyway, we were playing Monopoly. And we had a great time, man. When we was kids playing Monopoly, we would never finish the game. I remember I was like maybe 15 the first time we finished. And what we did was we wrote down all of the items that we had, and then we started back up the next day, But my eldest brother, Fathead, he was infamous for flipping the dang board. When he was losing, he just flipped the whole board. And it's like, man, what are you doing? But yeah, he flipped the board too many times. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And yeah, messed everything up. But that's when we was young and dumb, right? So with that being said, we had a great time. Mega Monopoly is actually, it's accurate to life. You ever heard the saying rags to riches? Well, with Mega Monopoly, it's rags to riches, and very easily, very, very easily, you feeling accomplished, you feeling successful, you feeling like you made it. You feeling like you're a big fish in a small pond. You feeling like you're about to become super wealthy. And the next roll of the die, or the dice, and that's your butt. You're in the line at the soup kitchen because you're homeless, you're poor. You got to break down all of the hotels or the skyscrapers you built or the houses you built. And you got to break it down. You got to mortgage it. You got to sit there in that game and play with pride, play with class, And what's interesting about it is if they have like a housing market, so you can create a housing shortage. It is crazy accurate to real life. So you can't You cannot buy a hotel if there are not enough green houses on the, in the bank to purchase. No matter how much money you have, you cannot buy a hotel because you have to have 4 houses and you have to have a 5th house or the hotel after that. So 4 houses, then the hotel. Or you have to have 5 you have to have 4 houses, the hotel, before you could buy the skyscraper. And it's very accurate. So you could create a housing shortage, and then the dynamics of the game change. That's what makes Mega Monopoly so great, because the dynamics of the game always change depending on what's going on a board. So every game is different. Literally, it's like chess. Same amount of pieces, same amount of spots, same amount of players, but every game is different. Depending on how your brain is working, how your opponent is moving, whether you're playing offense or defense. And that's the thing that's really cool about Mega Monopoly. So if you ever get it and you haven't played it yet, make sure you read the instructions, because how you played as a kid is not how that game works. Some things are accurate as kids that we played, but a lot of things aren't. But then Mega Monopoly has all of the twists and little caveats and nooks that change it up. And every time you play it, it's a different game. And that's what I really like about it. Like, it's the ultimate spin on the classic game that we played. And so I'm a big fan of Mega Monopoly. But yeah, we had a great game last night. And yeah, we had a great game. And in the way that I play the game, personally, I don't hold people back from getting a Monopoly. Because with Mega Monopoly, you have okay, so like on the original board game Monopoly that we've all played, you have like 2 of the brown properties. I think it's like Baltic and Mediterranean, or Baltic and something as soon as you pass go. Well, now there's 3 properties. The blues, Oriental, Vermont. Now there's 4 light blues. Then it's 4 purples. It's 4 oranges. It's 4 reds. 4 yellows, 4 greens, and it's 3. It's Park Place, Boardwalk, and I think Florida. So in order to build, you have to have the majority of the property. So you could have 3 of the properties and build. But in the case of Boardwalk, you can have 2 of them and build because it's only 3. But then you have a little situation where you have a third die in this mega version. So you have the 2 standard white dice, and you have a third die, and this one is blue, but it has a bus on it. It has a Monopoly Man on it, and then it has a regular old numerical. Then it has a numerical amount on it. And what happens is, if you roll the Monopoly Man, for example, like say you roll a 3, a 4 on the white dice, and then you roll on a blue one, a Monopoly Man. Well, what that means is, after you move your 7 spaces, you have the option of buying a property that you land on. If you don't want to buy it, you can auction it off to the players at the table. If you do want to buy it, you could buy it, but then after you do that transaction, you would move to the next available property. And so you could basically, in essence, buy 2 to 3 properties every spin till you run out of money. you know. And so that's the cool thing about it. Because like if you one of them players that want to buy up everything, you're gonna fall on your own sword of greed. Because you ain't gonna have enough money to improve it. So you really gotta, strategize and determine, is it worth it? Like we've played and nephew won, and all he had was Boardwalk, Park Place. Yeah, he didn't even have Florida. He just had two of them, Boardwalk and Park Place, and he won. But then there's another feature on the dice, or on the die, the blue die, and it's a bus. And so you can get a bus ticket. So they have two types of bus tickets. One bus ticket is for you to just move to whatever space. Like if you're on Go, you can move anywhere along that side of the board, from Go all the way to just visiting in jail. You can move anywhere on that side. You can't go from Go and move to Park Place or Boardwalk. You cannot do that. So it's really cool with the bus ticket, because if everybody has, or they have a spot on the board where you have a high potential of having to pay somebody, you could just bypass their property with the bus ticket. The only caveat to that is there's a bus ticket that can cancel all bus tickets on the board. So if you're just trying to stockpile bus tickets, well, there's an equalizer there. And if somebody pulls it, they could cancel out all of your bus tickets. Hey, good morning, how's it going? All right. So they could cancel out all of your bus tickets. So, it's a game of strategy also, And we really like it. We really do, And it's just a way for us to unplug from everything that's got our attention so wrapped, and just focus on making laughs, fussing as a family, eating as a family, coming together as a family. And it's been fun. It's been real fun. So we enjoy doing it. And it's just been our little thing we look forward to on Monday night. So if you have not played the Mega Monopoly version of Monopoly, maybe you should give it a try. You can play it online too, from what I hear. I never did that. But, yep. And I didn't think I was going to talk about Monopoly because I had something else I wanted to talk about. Maybe I'll just do another video on that. But you know how the old diabetes work. I got to remember what that was. But it's a beautiful morning in the city, 48 degrees. The wind is 9 mile an hour to 16 mile an hour. So I'm hoping, it's abated. But, strong men, yeah, right. Strong wind makes strong riders. There's a nice ripple on the water. And about to show you this little action shot. Oh man, let's see what we got. And then we're gonna end our video. All right, so I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all have a good day. And it's day 81. What's going on, gents? Good morning. It's like being 10 years old again, huh? Yep. So we're gonna get this workout going. That's a lot of ripple. I'm trying to see where the boat went. That's weird. See all of this ripple coming to the shore? Okay, there's a tug about to go right under the bridge. Okay, all right, maybe that was the tug pushing this little wake. All right, so let me get this going, and I'll see y'all soon enough when I think about what I wanted to talk about.